Operation G.U.L.F. Chapter 3 Getting Ready to Deploy. The sun was shining over Kuwait. The cargo helicopter carriers were hovering over Kuwait. "All right, men, get ready to deploy," the sergeant ordered sternly. The troops put on their parachutes. Meanwhile, the penguins and the lemurs were in the crates. "All right, everybody, listen up. When the humans toss this here crate out this cargo, we bust out of this here crate and deploy. Our parachutes, is that clear?" Skipper replied sternly. The lemurs saluted. "Quick question. What happens if our parachutes don't open?" Marius asked nervously. "If that happens, kiss your ass goodbye," Skipper replied sarcastically. Marius' eyes widened in shock. Minutes later, the troops jumped out of the cargo helicopter carriers. Then a sergeant pushed the large crate off the cargo helicopter carrier as well. "Rico!" Skipper shouted sternly. Rico vomited out a stick of TNT. Seconds later, the crate exploded, releasing the skipper Kowalski, Rico, Private King Julian, Maurice Mort, and the hundreds of lemurs into the air. They all were skydiving through the air. "Woohoo! Marius, this is so much fun!" King Julian shouted excitedly. Mort shouted excitedly. "I think I'm going to be sick," Marius shouted panically. "All right, everyone, deploy your parachutes," Skipper shouted sternly. Skipper Kowalski, Rico, Private King Julian, Maurice Mort, and the hundreds of lemurs deployed their parachutes. Thank God my parachute opened up," Marius replied, relieved. Meanwhile, in Iraq desert, 4 Iraq soldiers were charging up a cannon. Seconds later, they fired it. Suddenly, the bomb exploded in the air right above the penguins and the lemurs, causing them to plummet towards the ground.